Hi, and welcome to Colu Cooks and Spins the Bottle, a series in which I get to share with you the wines that are exciting to me right now. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a style of wine, one that I love drinking pretty much any time of year. It's been pretty trendy for a while now with the cool kids, but I happen to like it. So we're going to talk about Piquettes. In this episode, we're going to talk about Piquette Wines. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what is Piquette? Well, it derives from the French word prick. Aside from that, it's wines that have been made with the leftover stems and grape clusters and seeds that have been residual from the first pressing. So they call that grape pomace. Once that's done, they take the grape pomace and add wine to it, and then bottle the wines and let them finish fermenting under bottle cap, which then gives them a slight effervescence or pétillant. It's similar to pétillant naturel, where the wines just continue and finish their fermentation while in bottle. They're super low in alcohol, they're high in acid, and they're food friendly. So you can drink them with apéro hour, you can drink them for lunch, you can drink them for dinner, and you just won't get drunk. So I picked out a couple of Piquettes that I found and that I wanted to share with you. The great thing about Piquettes, one of the great things, is that they're all inexpensive. So all of these three bottles, which I'm going to be talking about today, are under $20. The first wine is a company and champagne brand that was started by my friend Jen Pelka. It is called Une Femme. And what Une Femme stands for is that everyone in the company, from winemakers to distributors to designers, it's all female powered. So the woman that made this wine is Samantha Sheehan, who happens to be one of my favorite winemakers. She also makes awesome, beautifully designed vermouth. And this is solely made of Pinot Meunier, a grape varietal that is one of three found in the Champagne region. And all of these grapes happen to come from Sonoma, California. One of the things that I found very interesting in my Piquette research was that the EU doesn't allow Piquette for sale. You're allowed to produce it and use it as like a wine for people working harvest or vineyard lunches, people that are really working the grounds, but they don't consider it something that should be sold on the market. They also can use the word Piquette to refer to a wine that's cheap or bad, but I happen to disagree. So the next wine that we're going to be chatting about is from Slovenia, and it's called Sticks and Bugs, which is kind of brilliant. The label is super cool. And this is a mix, or a blend rather, of Blaufränkisch, Zweitgelt, and Pinot Noir. And the winery was founded by monks in the 12th century and then taken over by a family many, many years later. And Slovenia. Pet that. The third Piquette that I found is called Piquette, which is really cute. And it is from Monte Rio Cellars, which is run by Patrick Cappiello and Pax Maley. It has a really fun label as well. And the varietals for this one are Gamay, Trousseau, and Trousseau Gris. And I have to check that. You may have noticed that for today's episode, I've picked all red wines, but I don't want to mislead you. Piquette can be made with a number of different varietals, including white ones like Chardonnay or Riesling. It's really up to you what you want to drink. I happen to love chillable red wines any time of year. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed a little bit of a look into Piquette and how it's made. And if you see some, you should buy some. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely worth exploring. Thank you so much for watching Colu Cooks and Spins the Bottle. We'll see you next time.